Yeah, I mean, it's not business, so.
Okay. How you
What's
doing,
up,
Kevin?
Doing
everybody?
great.
Hello.
Hey,
What
Paul.
up?
Hey, Paul, what's up, bro?
Hey, how's it going, David?
Good, my friend. How's it going for you?
All right,
Getting
5
through.
o'clock. Mutant.
I think we're all trying to do that, right?
5 o'clock, mutants.
Okay, let's do it.
Hey, let's
Maureen,
see.
Jessica.
Scott.
I'm here.
All
There
right.
you go. You got
There's no Scott. Right?
He'll come back.
Yeah.
All right, but we're all here.
Here comes Scott.
And here comes Scott LaBar. We're all here. I think it's time for a Mountain Time at 5 pep rally. Hey! What a great,
Yay!
what a great event. This is actually outstanding. You guys are going to be surprised with the totals, and I have actually taken a look at a couple of them. They won't tell me everything because they think I am not yet having a need to know. Jessica and Kevin have all the data, and so we'll be unspooling some of that data so we can celebrate accomplishments of chapters and teams and people and the amount of money we raised and all of that. So welcome to Mountain Time at 5 with the usual cast here. Kevin Kovacs, the producer, engineer extraordinaire. Great job on that choir, Kev. Unbelievable work. Really, really great work. Jessica Beecham is here. I'm here. Scott LaBar's here. Maureen's here. And we've heard a number of our usual voices. So welcome to a Mountain Time at 5. Let me remind folks the next Mountain Time at 5 will be on December 2nd. And if Maureen, you want to talk a little about that here in a minute, that would probably be good. Now I'm going to turn it over to Jessica the Beecham.
Hey everybody, I'm so excited. The 6 Dash has turned out better than I could have imagined, and I can't wait to share lots of information with everybody today about our results and how and when you can expect your race packets and all that kind of stuff. So it's going to be really exciting, and I'm going to turn it over to Maureen to talk about the second as well as our holiday festivities that we have coming up on the 12th.
Yeah, hey everybody. I also just want to say, I think all of you are going to be so impressed with all of these numbers. This was our first virtual 5K, and everyone has been having such a hard time during the pandemic, and we pulled it together, guys. Like, we came together, and we're going to support our scholarship winners and our programs. And in the midst of everything, for all of us to come together and do that, I feel like it is just such a huge deal, and I'm so honored to be a part of this affiliate. Again, a reminder, if you need to get a hold of us, assistance at nfb.org, or call the hotline at 303-778-1130 extension 219. Also want to talk about December 2nd. So one of our sponsors, Vanda Pharmaceuticals, they have been a great friend of ours. This was their 6th year sponsoring us, and they were going to be in person at our race this year. And when we went virtual, they were still totally on board to support us. And we are going to be featuring them on a mountain hour, but we're not just going to do that. We're also going to do some relaxation activities, as well as talk about some healthy sleep habits. I know for me, I have a lot of sleep trouble. And I think a lot of us have just been having that as well, just with the stress of what's going on in the world. So it'll be a really good mountain hour to tune into. And then I also want to mention that on December 12th from 2 to 4, we're going to be having some holiday festivities. So the kids are going to get together in one room, and they're going to do crafts and singing, and we're going to do a sharing activity, as well as you're going to be able to drop by and write a letter to Santa and visit Santa. And at the same time, in a different room, the Denver chapter is going to be hosting an adult hangout with all kinds of fun and games and stuff. So we are not going to let the holidays pass us by with everybody not getting together. So put that on your calendar, December 12th, 2 to 4.
And also, Maureen, you said that you needed to have some information. Do you want to tell?
Yeah.
I know you want. Yeah.
Yep. So we're going to be doing 2 crafts. We're going to be making a paper plate Santa that you can do tactile. So if you have a blind child or you're a blind parent and you want to feel it, you'll be able to do that, as well as making some candy canes out of pipe cleaners and beads that you'll be able to hang on your tree. And so I have put a list of what's going to be needed for these crafts out on Colorado Talk already. But if any families need some help financially to get these supplies, if you could get a message to me at my email, which I posted on Colorado Talk, or of course you could use our assistance line or assistance email, whatever way, but I need to know by Thanksgiving, and then we'll make sure you get a little package with craft supplies for your kids.
So make sure you sell that to your chapters, share it with your chapters and divisions, because we really want to build the parents of blind children, and we really want to build our blind parent division, and that's Maureen is now president of that division. We had some leadership changes.
We got Amira
at
as
the
the new
convention.
president too of our parents of blind children.
Yeah.
Their official elections will be the weekend before Thanksgiving, but she's been acting as the president for sure and doing all these activities and working closely with the blind parents division to make this holiday party happen.
So we'll get through all these announcements, folks. We're just trying to make everybody wait for the
One other announcement. We're also going to be putting together some raffle baskets that you'll see coming out on Colorado Talk, and you'll be able to purchase tickets. There'll be 1 ticket for $2 or 3 tickets for $5. We're going to have a Mary Kay basket, and we're also going to have a wine and cheese basket. And then at the day of the party, we'll be drawing the winner. You do not have to be present at any of the parties to win. We're just going to be drawing them then, but we will contact you. So get ready to look out for those as well.
We will sign me up for all of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Scott Labar is, oh, by the way, let me just say also, as we go through these holiday times, we, the Federation family here in Colorado, and we're going to stay connected, and we're going to stay protecting one another and doing what we do in the Federation. If you know of somebody, particularly during pandemic, during this holiday time, who you know is in serious trouble, they can't get a turkey for the kids or whatever the case may be, I don't know what we can do specifically, but I always say yes, and we'll find a way. Assistance at nfbco.org might be the way to handle that as well, or the hotline if you know somebody who is in real need, and not just the physical, but if they're in spiritual trouble, they're isolated, their family's in another state. Whatever we can do, please let us know, and we'll try to help us help them. Right? Scott Labar is with us.
Thank you, Kevin, and everybody. You know, Maureen, I got excited when you started talking about candy canes, but then you ruined it when you said those are the kind that you make out of pipe cleaners and stuff. I mean, I was wondering if you could send me some real candy canes, you know?
Well, what we could do is I would suggest you drop some mint essential oil on them and just give it a lick. See what you think.
Yeah,
Okay.
very creative.
All right. Now here, Scott, do you have anything else besides your little
I do.
Okay.
Actually, I do have a number of things. First of all, I want to thank everybody for their support of this fundraiser and our affiliate. It helped us, of course, to have a great state convention, and wanted to let everybody know that, speaking of state convention, on our website, nfbco.org, you can find all the convention audio from all the main sessions and the opening ceremonies, and the opening ceremonies were outstanding. Thanks to Kevin, Jessica, Maureen, everybody who worked on it. We had so many participants in that, it would be hard to list everybody. We also have our resolutions up on the website. So if you want to see the 7 resolutions that we passed, that would be the place to go, nfbco.org. Lastly, now that we're all through voting, at least for 2020, we need everybody to fill out a survey on how their voting experience went, whether you used our accessible ballot marking tool or whether you went in person. Please go to nfb.org/vote and fill out the survey. We really need people to do that, and do that by November 17th. And I think those are the major announcements, Kevin.
So the only other thing I say is, if you guys have contributions for after convention, pre-Thanksgiving blog postings, send them to us. The next Blind Colorado newsletter should be out middle of this week. We've got a lot of material. You're going to love what we're putting in the next few holiday blogs. And I think those are the only announcements that we have. So can we start getting into the excitement of the pep rally?
I'm wondering if I could kick us off with a little thank you to our sponsors.
Oh yeah.
You know, every year we are so fortunate that that we have so many great folks that sponsor our convention and that sponsor our race. And without our sponsors, we just wouldn't be able to do a lot of the work that we do in the National Federation of the Blind of Colorado. So this year, our title sponsor was Comcast.
Yeah.
And so Comcast did something just really phenomenal for us. And then for those of you who participated in our state convention, you were able to hear the 2 commercial spots that they played. One that advertised our race, and one that we have that's more of an evergreen spot that we'll be able to use to advertise the National Federation of the Blind of Colorado. So, and then in addition, they did some financial sponsorship too. So what a huge partner we have in Comcast.
They really are. They really are. They're the kind of partner that you want to find. We have others, but right now, if we could find a few more Comcast, man, we could, a few of us could retire.
And our platinum sponsor this year and our next Mountain Hour feature is Vanda Pharmaceuticals.
Yeah.
And Vanda has been a real friend to the National Federation of the Blind of Colorado. You know, there are a lot of pharmaceutical companies out there, but I don't know. Really, I feel like Vanda does a lot more than just what they have to do as a big drug company. I feel like that they really do try to embrace the culture and embrace the federation.
Hear, hear.
And I just thank them so much for their platinum sponsorship this year. We had lots of folks clamoring for gold sponsorship. We have this one, this one law firm.
Oh,
Worley,
geez.
have you ever heard of this Labari Law?
Labber,
Labber
slabber,
Law?
slabbar, slobber.
No,
law.
no, no. It's La Barre.
Labbar law, everybody. Woo-hoo! Thanks again, Scott, for your putting your money where your philosophy is. We appreciate it, really.
And then we had another one of our convention presenters, Spectrum.
Yeah.
And Peter presented at our convention. And, you know, Spectrum is a gold sponsor, and they don't even have much territory in Colorado. And they are still, willing to put their money where their heart is. And so we absolutely send a big appreciation to them as well. Blackstone Consulting. Joe Blackstone has a company, and he partners with a few of our blind vendors here in Colorado, and he's a real teaming partner. You know, there are some teaming partners that aren't all that great, and then you have Blackstone, and Blackstone is a class act, and he supports National Federation of the Blind of Colorado in our endeavors, and we want to say a big thank you to him.
Thanks, Joe.
First Bank.
Oh, yeah.
Chosen Bank of the Colorado Center for the Blind.
There we go.
And last but certainly not least in our gold sponsor category, Philadelphia Insurance.
Woo!
Now, Philadelphia Insurance is one of my very favorite gold sponsors because one of my very favorite people who participates in this race, Aaron Daly.
Aaron Daly.
Aaron Daly! Aaron Daly!
And
Thank
Erin
you,
is
thank you.
responsible for this sponsorship, and if it wasn't for her and her, being such a phenomenal employee and really showing the Philadelphia Insurance Company what an impact, the Colorado Center for the Blind, National Federation of the Blind. I mean, I'm sure they wish they had a lot more employees who came from the Colorado Center for the Blind, National Federation of the Blind of Colorado. So
Maureen and I met with Philadelphia Insurance about a year ago to talk to them about sponsorships, and they basically let us know that actually Aaron pretty much runs the company, according to them. So,
Well, it hasn't come down to my paycheck yet, so thank you.
yeah,
for the
I understand that.
information.
Yeah, well, talk is cheap, baby. Talk is cheap. That's for sure. What else you got, Jess?
Silver sponsors, Audio Information Network of Colorado.
AIN, baby.
Our sister company to NFB Newsline. They really are a great partner with us, and we share a great space to provide news service to blind Coloradans.
There you go.
Creek Law, another great partner that we have. Ability Counseling.
Yeah.
We're gonna hear more about our folks from the North Metro side of the state here later, I believe.
Wait, what?
In this
Wait.
presentation here.
What?
But Kyle and Amira Lucas are tremendous friends to the National Federation of the Blind of Colorado, and we certainly appreciate their sponsorship of this event. Humanware.
Yeah.
Magnesite of the Rockies and NanoPack. That if we didn't have Brian Smith, we wouldn't get nearly the. We have always had NanoPack support, but Brian Smith has amplified that so much, and so we just want to say a huge thank you to Brian.
Thanks, Brian.
Exhibitor level sponsors, Arise Beyond Barriers. That's Tim Ashley right here out of Colorado Springs, and Tim actually made a big contribution to my fundraising effort, and so it was big enough that we were able to give them some sponsorship and some speaking opportunity at the convention, which was really phenomenal. And Tim is a fellow recreational therapist and is just a really great guy, and we appreciate him very much. Dr. Cog.
Good old
we love
Dr.
Cog,
yeah.
and we love all the groups that support helping blind people and seniors and other folks get around Colorado. Guide Dogs for the Blind, the Seeing Eye and Guide Dog Foundation. I think we're going to hear more from the dogs later on too. So,
It seems like we did.
Seems like we just did, actually.
There's a lot of dogs going on.
Yeah.
So thank you again to all of our sponsors, exhibitors. We had a joint effort between our state convention and our Colorado 6 Dash this year as far as sponsors were concerned. And I think we were right at about $11,500 for sponsorship.
Yeah.
So, yay,
thanks to all you. Yeah. And thanks to all you guys, because you guys go out and get the sponsors, and then you let the sponsors know how much we appreciate them, so we couldn't do any of this without the Mountain Time at 5 crowd.
Woo!
All right, what's next here, Jess?
I think we should get to some results.
Ooh.
And I know Kevin wants to hear about the team results, so we're not going to do that first.
Come on, doggers.
So I think, because we just talked about sponsorship, I think we should hear some about our top fundraisers. What do you think, Cove?
Can you do some of our guys that have...
I'll just do what I'm told.
Okay.
Yeah, do some top fundraisers.
Do some fun.
All right. Top fundraisers this year. We have in the top spot, Marianne Migliarelli.
Hey!
Woo! Yay!
Thanks, Marianne.
Then we have Jessica Beecham.
Ah.
Then Kevin Worley.
Ah.
All right. Then we've got Candace Steppen.
Woo!
Candace.
Yay, Candace!
Oh,
That's
cool.
one of our Colorado Springs everything but the kitchen sink.
Yes, she
Yeah.
is.
Then we've got Maureen Neatfeld,
Woo!
followed closely by Renee Anderson.
Yeah, Mountains and Plains.
And then Diane McGeorge and
Woo!
Krista Hugenberg.
All right.
Thank you, Krista. Oh, wow.
So I want to say, the fundraising was something new that we tried this year, and we didn't quite know how it would go, and we thought it was a good opportunity for people to maybe get a little bit of their, registrations refunded to them. But we didn't know if we would raise a whole lot of money, just doing the little online fundraisers. I am excited to announce that we were able to raise $3,000 just through our online fundraising through participants.
Wow.
So great job, guys.
Thank you, guys. Wow, that is pretty cool. $3,000 that we wouldn't have had otherwise.
So I wanna see, before we go on to some more results, if anybody would like to raise their hand and talk about any of their experiences that they had participating in the Dash this year.
Yeah, anything you guys want to sound off about? We've been yapping here for 20 minutes, so I know that everybody's hanging on every word, of course, but we figure y'all might have something to
so you can raise your
share. If
hand.
you raise your hand.
It can be about a fun run you had, a way you participated,
Or
you-
fundraising.
or any questions you might have. We still got some statistics and some things to go through, but if you want to share, now would be the time.
Marianne.
I just cheated and unmuted. Does that count?
That worked.
Perfect.
There you go.
We love it.
I have to say the Dash was really fun this year. I miss the big, huge celebration down in Littleton, but it was great to see a number of our Achilles people jumping out and supporting up here in Boulder. And I put the donation call out just over like everybody in my Outlook, and people that I haven't spoken to in a while put donations in there.
Oh, nice.
So
Yeah,
that was
people
just
often pay me not to talk to them as well.
there you go. See, all I'm going to do is send a thank you email, and then I'm going to disappear from their lives. They're like, I figure you paid me to not bother you, but and my mother-in-law definitely put us over the top with her donation in memory of Paul's dad, who passed in January of this year, and she said he really believed in the stuff that we believe in, and she wanted to support in that way. So, major thanks to her for making us the top fundraiser, because otherwise we'd have been down there way, way below the Doggers.
Whoa, wait, the Doggers, whoa, we're going to
I said below the Doggers.
Thank you. Yeah, well, absolutely. And thank you. And also thanks for going live with us on Mountain Time at 5 a couple of weeks ago with you and your Achilles buddies. And
Yeah, that was cool.
that was fun. That was great.
That was a lot of fun. And that was the biggest turnout we've had for Achilles in a really long time. And people just jumped out to help us get through that race. And Jim Walcott, God bless. I mean, he's moving slower than he wants to be. And he started out earlier than all the rest of us, just so he could really honestly say he made his 5K.
Good deal.
That's true.
Awesome.
Thanks.
There he is.
Hey.
Hey, Walcott.
Yep, I'm here.
How you doing, bro?
Hey, I'm fine. Yeah, I let the snails pass me, but I keep on going for you guys.
Yeah. For all of us. Thank you, brother. Thank you very much. And it was fun to have Marianne live, on a remote broadcast, if you will. That was fun. That was fun.
Get to hear all the crowd there. That was awesome.
We'll be having some stuff in the next Blind Colorado, Marianne, about the auction. Thanks for your work on that as well. Who else do we have that wants to weigh in a bit?
Anybody?
If not, we're going to go on to some more.
This is Karis.
Karis.
Hey, Karis.
Hey. So I'm just saying, I really liked the way this was set up this year. I liked that you had the option of either, doing the 5K and putting in your time, or, counting your steps in total. For me right now, I really didn't have the option of having a whole lot of steps total with school and everything.
Sure.
But I don't know if the plan is in the future to kind of have this as being, even when we're able to get back together, as being added on to, the normal 5K that we do, that we can add on data to. But I think that would be a really neat idea, where people can put in their total number of steps and then do the 5K as well with a time base. But I really liked the ability to do, one or the other or both. I think that was a really great way of doing it.
Jess?
Yeah, absolutely. And I think that we will be able to do that in the future, and we'll have to just continue to work with our partners at Runner's Roost to figure out how we can incorporate that when we actually do have, live race results. But I love the idea you register for one race and you get 3 bites at the apple. I thought that was really fun as well, and I don't want us to give that up.
No, I don't either. And just like future conventions, no matter what we do in the future in terms of in-person, I have a feeling that there will always be a virtual component of the fundraising and the wellness work that we do in the National Federation of the Blind. So we'll find a way to make it happen. And we want all those suggestions, by the way, after this rally, not during the rally, we're celebrating, but after the rally at some point. Tell us what you'd like us to do better, what you might have had trouble with. Was there accessibility issues? Lay that on us. Well, let me put it another way. Lay that on Kevin and Jessica. And all right, what's next? Well, then we'll work on it. I'll talk about it. Do you have
anybody else, or do we want to go on to some more results?
Thanks, Cars.
And we'll have some more opportunity for people to pipe in, too.
Oh, yeah.
Abraham Fisher.
There's the Fisher man. Hey, Abraham.
Yep.
Go ahead, man.
Oh no, I was gonna say, as far as the event, pretty easy to do. I got signed up for Kevin's team pretty easily, kind of walked through the process. So it wasn't too difficult. I thought it might have been, but it wasn't too bad. So it was a great opportunity, and I appreciate it.
Thanks, Abraham.
We appreciate you doing it.
Thanks, man. That's fun. And we get not too long, we'll be able to get out there and run together in person.
Absolutely.
I'm looking forward to it.
That'll be fun. You try to keep up with me, man.
I don't think I can.
I think you probably can,
We're
actually.
gonna be leaving them in the dust, Abe.
Yeah. Yeah.
We'll come get them on lap 2.
Yeah.
There you go.
All right.
There you go.
We want to do results?
Yeah, let's go through some more results. So, I think first let's do 5K results. And I want to start with 5K because that was kind of the origin of our event. And we missed doing our big in-person 5K. And even though we had opportunity for people to collect their miles individually and as the team, we did want people to have the opportunity to sort of participate in the original 6-Stat Dash, even though we didn't have stray dog and beer and expos and
I had beer.
loud crowds and all that kind of stuff. I want to hear we're going to give you today our top 3 overall results, our top 3 females, and our top 3 males. Now, we're going to be sending, for some of these categories, we're going to be sending Louis Braille coins as prizes.
Yeah.
So,
All right, 5K results. The top 3 overall. Number 1, Amy Fortin.
woo! What was our time?
22:47.
Wow.
She killed it.
Wow, that's awesome.
Erica Carlson, number 2, with a 23:25.
Killed it.
And Brian Hoff, 23:44.
All right.
Brian, nice job.
Woo, woo.
Man.
So, of course, 2 of the top were females. So it was Amy Fortin, Erica Carlson, and then the 3rd female was Jennifer Gronberg.
All right.
So Amy Fortin,
Yeah.
she was number 1?
Yeah,
She was.
overall.
Oh,
She's
that's
in our Colorado Springs representing. Woo, woo.
yeah. Hoorah.
There you go.
And the top 3 men were Brian Hoff was 3rd overall, but he's the 1st in men. Charles Barbarata and Ron Taylor.
All
Wow.
right.
Okay.
Ron was fast. He's a Boy Scout leader.
Yeah.
He helped us out with our water station last year. Awesome.
Well, this year he decided to
He ran.
run.
Mhm.
Nice. Very good.
Good
All right.
deal.
Good job. What's next?
All right.
Jess?
So, I think we'll go on to here.
If you guys know any of these people, by the way, that are doing it, and send them a note. Congratulations. We missed you at the pep rally, but we appreciate your
Absolutely.
running. Follow up with folks. That's how we build the federation.
Let's have our overall individual mile
Whoa.
results.
Yeah.
Well, we have the overall leader here, Miss Erin Daly.
Yeah.
And second is Amira Lucas.
Oh, man.
And
Oh,
third,
wow.
Andrew Schwartz.
Andrew.
All right.
And Erin Daly had about almost 250 miles.
Wow.
Wow.
That's right. You don't lose 75
Go,
pounds during
girl,
quarantine.
I got 87 miles, and so I felt good enough about that I'm okay.
You're close to a third of Erin.
You are right.
So, again, Erin and Amira, the top 2 females, and we had Erica Carlson pulling up the 3rd female. The men was Andrew Schwartz, and then Mark Lucas, and then, well, we had I guess that one's not a female, but Kevin and Onyx tied for 3rd.
All right.
Yay, Kevin and Onyx. I know those guys.
Man, the female category was a little more
Tough.
competitive
Yeah.
than the male category
Yeah.
this year because Kevin and Onyx, you guys wouldn't have,
I know.
would have, not quite.
Yeah,
got the mustard
I
in
know.
the
Even
female
together,
category.
we can't catch a woman. Pretty much been the story of my life.
You know.
Wait, no, it's not the story. All right, next, Kev.
Yeah.
All right, so next we're gonna go with our team. One of our most anticipated categories, our team collective mile
Ooh,
results.
Yeah, I'm worried about this. They wouldn't give me this result.
So
are you
we
gonna
got.
go, are you gonna go from the top? Like what?
No, we're gonna. So we've got the top 4 here, and we're gonna start at the bottom of the
Okay.
number 4.
Yeah.
We had the Senior Chargers.
Nice, good deal.
Yay! How many miles did they get?
They did 86.56.
All right,
Nice.
that's awesome.
I wonder if Mr. Walcott was in that crowd.
I know he was in the Braille Rebounders.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
bro.
right, the rebounders. Okay,
All
okay.
right, number 3, Colorado Springs. Everything with the kitchen sink.
Yeah.
Springs.
Thank you, President Jeanette.
How many miles?
125.9.
That's nice. That's a nice.
All right.
Good job, Jeff.
Number 2 was the Doggers.
Woof, 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 woof,
Yeah!
woof, woof,
Yay!
woof, woof.
What was the Doggers mile?
They had 1,305.
Yay! Good job,
Hell, we
Doggers.
could,
Wow.
man, we could probably run to Idaho.
Wow.
Where did we make it to, Kev?
On the map, they made it to, let's see which one is the Doggers here.
We're not number 1.
Yeah, I know.
We're number 2.
Yeah.
We're number 2. We'll have to try harder next year.
Yeah.
Like the rent-a-car company.
They made it to Hinton, Oklahoma.
From here?
No, that was,
All right.
from Santa Monica Pier.
That's awesome.
Wait, we can't get from
Okay.
Santa Monica Pier to Hinton, Oklahoma in 1,300 miles, can you?
Yes, we did.
According to Google
Wow.
Maps, you can.
I'm telling you what, no place I'd rather be than Oklahoma.
Yeah.
It's that was
Back to the pier.
Next year, we're going back.
yeah, it was just shy of Oklahoma City there.
Woo.
Uh-huh. All right. Who's number 1?
Number 1, the North Metro Joggers.
Whoa.
Where did they jog to, Kev?
They made it 1,565 miles,
Wow.
which
Oh,
is
wow.
Mulberry, Arkansas,
All right.
right at the border of Mississippi.
Yeah, they want. I bet they want to turn around too.
Yeah,
Sorry. Nothing wrong with Oklahoma,
That's
Arkansas, and
awesome.
Mississippi.
or not Mississippi.
Good job, you
Right.
guys. Wow. That's
Good
pretty-
job, guys, and great job, everybody. So let's see if we have any other folks who want to have any kind of comments or talk about their experience with the race or anything like that.
And then right before we finish, we'll give you guys a little bit of notion of the monies we raised. We have.
Yeah.
It's not absolutely.
And also about how we're going to be sending out packets and such.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, does anyone have comments though?
Jeanette Talimi said, "Great job, man. She killed everybody."
Yeah.
Hey there, guys.
Hoorah! Hi, Jeanette.
So, Amy's going to be excited to hear she won.
Yay!
And,
she won a trail coin.
Yeah, it was funny because I had to call and remind her to put her mileage in.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Saturday. Yeah, Saturday. So she'll be excited. Thank you, guys.
Well,
And
thank you.
especially to Candace. She did a great
Yeah.
job.
Yeah, she did.
Great job.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
Awesome.
Candace is great. Yeah, we have a great chapter here, and we miss your daughter a great deal. She is was a huge part of who we are, what we do. She was always willing to drive for us, and of course she had to grow up and go be a Marine. But we miss her around here.
Now she's super fast.
Super
So
fast.
she, real quick, I'll tell you, her fiance is on our team. And when she went to tell him to register, he said, "What is this?" And she said, "You're going to have to come to Colorado and meet my blind people."
Oh,
My
nice.
blind people.
Nice.
Well,
So
thanks.
they'll be here. They'll be here next summer.
Oh,
Nice.
yay.
All right.
Hey, they'll be here in person for the dash. Hopefully.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Thank you again.
Thanks, Jeanette. We love you.
Jeanette, where is she stationed?
She's been in Okinawa, Japan for 3 years.
Oh, wow. Okay,
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, we miss her. She was
And
always.
she gets out. She gets out in February, and she's marrying a fellow Marine in March.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
and- cool.
I don't know. She did so much for our chapter. She was always willing to do anything for anyone, and she was such a
Yeah.
mature, for her age, she was such a mature young woman, which is ironic because her mother, I don't know.
I know it's kind
Yeah.
of bad.
Yeah. Yeah. Who
She
else?
tried to raise me.
Yeah,
Thank
exactly.
you guys again.
Thank you, dear. Appreciate you. Who's next, Kev?
Anyone else want to jump in
Want to
here?
jump in here and take some kudos, congratulations, and make another donation?
All right.
All right.
Otherwise, we can start talking about some money, honey.
Okay. What about it?
Well,
How much we raised?
yeah. So we had a total of 104 people registered for the event, and we earned another $3,300 from our registration for the race. And so combined,
So donations and registrations combined
We
was
were-
6,388.
Okay.
and then when we add our sponsorships to
Sponsorships
that,
was
we're
it-
at nearly $18,000.
17,800.
And that, of course, is gross dollars at this point. But again, that's about what we netted after gross last year in that area. There will be a few more expenses, but because of the virtual nature, We have
They're very low.
very low expenses. So we're definitely going to be able to. I think the exciting thing is, President Labar, we're going to be able to fund the scholarship program.
Well, and I was just going to say, at the banquet about a week ago, we gave out $12,000 in scholarships to blind college students, post-secondary students. So yes, this absolutely more than raised enough money to support our scholarship program and support our other programs. So thank you so much.
Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Slab
So,
Arlaw.
I'm just going to kind of let everybody know you're going to be getting an email about this. But one of the things that we did to be a little frugal this year is that we didn't order our t-shirts early because we didn't want to over order. But our t-shirt order will be going in tomorrow. And so in about 2 weeks, we'll begin mailing out your final packets that'll have your medal, your shirts, and if you got prizes from us, any prizes, and your race bibs. So be looking out for those in the next few weeks. And again, if you have any trouble, you can just shoot an email to assistance@nfbco.org.
We do check that quite frequently, and as Maureen, I always call her Maurini, as Maureen said earlier, we also always continue to check the helpline, the hotline, 303-778-1130, extension 219. We know as the pandemic ramps up a bit, and through the holidays, people may need more stuff, so that's what we're here for. We're the family, and you ask those questions that you need answered, and help us develop the next big event. It's all about what we all develop together. What else do we have, y'all? Are we close to the end of the rally?
Pepped out?
Are we pepped out?
I think, let's see if we have any other comments or questions from folks.
I'm just excited.
Jennifer Spears.
Hey, Jen.
Hi, Jen.
How are you?
Commercial. We're good.
Can I talk about Spirit of Giving a little bit?
Yeah, do a commercial. You're going to be in Wednesday's blog, so you might as well do it now.
Hey, I'm famous. All right. No, so Spirit of Giving is through La Bella Baskets. It's my website. It's spelled SPEARIT of Giving.
Clever.
Yes, I thought so. So, there's lots of different gift baskets. There's jewelry, there's candles, there's cookies, there's chocolate covered treats. So if you order between now and New Year's Eve at 11:59 p.m., use the code ILOVECCB, all caps, no spaces, in the fundraiser/social code form field, and 10% will go towards CCB.
There you go.
So there's lots of nice.
If you're going to buy online, and we all are mostly because of pandemic, etc., might as well support our guys. This is her new company, her new business. And if we can buy stuff online, and we all give, many who can afford it, give baskets and candy boxes and all that kind of stuff. Might as well tell us the whole deal again. How do we do it, Jen?
So you go to spiritofgiving.labellabaskets.com. So that's SPEARITOFGIVING.LABELLA baskets.com.
And they'll ship anywhere in the U.S., I take it?
Other than Alaska and Hawaii, yes. The other 48 states are good.
Yeah.
Oh, not Hawaii.
I know. It's a big bummer, isn't it?
I needed to send all my baskets.
Man, I wanted to send something. I wanted to send something to the Gashels.
I was going to send
I know.
Yeah,
It's a
no, I
fight
guess
hated it.
take my business elsewhere.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, is that how it is now?
Anyway, Jen, you actually may have wanted recognized for something else, and I just said I want you to do your commercial. What else did you want, or did you?
No, that's all. That's all. That's it.
Okay. Now, here's the other thing, y'all. If you want more information about this, you can call her. She's at the desk at the Colorado Center for the Blind, and you know that number. So just call her up, and she'll talk real, soft, so that her boss won't hear her, selling stuff on the side, which is okay because the money goes to the center.
Yes, it does.
All right. Thanks, Jen. I'm going to do
Thank
it.
you.
Yeah. And I know you gave baskets and door prizes for the convention too. So bless you. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
Who else we got, Kev?
Anybody else
want to pipe up? If not, I'm going to go jog.
Too late to log those miles.
If you want an interesting thing, unless Kevin, did you see your email this afternoon?
Worley or Kovacs?
Oh yeah, Worley.
No, I've not looked at it for 3 hours.
Okay, I sent you a little write up for the auction.
Got it. Yep, I did.
the very strange thing about the auction is the amount of our auction baskets and the amount paid for our auction baskets is exactly the same.
Ooh.
Well, that's
What does that mean?
that means so
Everybody's
those of
paid.
us who bought baskets to be
everybody
donated.
bought them?
Yeah, we bought a lot. Some of us bought baskets
Uh-huh.
for say 150 a basket. It would have sold maybe for 130, but the next one that was 150 might have gone for
Okay, so the
170.
value, all
Yep.
the perceived
Yeah.
value.
All the values ended up exactly even.
Ah.
That's good in some ways, but I was kind of hoping we could sort of, rock
Amp
some
that
people.
up.
Yeah, I mean, we need to amp that up.
Well, I may have, I think I mean, I don't know if I undervalued or overvalued Diane McGeorge's fudge in the
Yeah.
spreadsheet, but
There you go.
we did the best we could, but
There you
we at least did more than $3,600 for the auction. So
Great. That's huge.
an
Thank you.
awesome deal for everybody who participated in the auction this year too.
Thank you, and we'll be spotlighting that and planning moving forward. And thanks to you and to Gary. Gary does an amazing job with helping with the auction. Do we have anyone else with comments or questions? I want to thank you guys. Every Mountain Time at 5 is fun for us.
Yeah.
And if you have suggestions of material we should cover, or if you'd like us to handle this programming a little differently, like Kev talks too much, send us an email, assistance@nfbco.org, or send it to me. And a big, huge thanks to Kevin Kovacs. Kevin Kovacs worked I'll tell you what, guys, before we go, Kevin and Paul and Curtis, they made us all sound way better than we are at the convention. I'll tell you, you guys were just amazing. We're also going to do a blog thing about the choir coming up. Lots of great stuff coming up in the National Federation of the Blind of Colorado. We appreciate you all. We thank you. We love you. And let's do the dash again next year.
Yeah.
All right.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, everybody.
Thanks, everybody.
All right. Have a good night.
Thanks, Abraham.
Thank
All right,
you.
Thanks for your efforts, everyone.
Congratulations to Colorado.
Night,
Love you.
everybody.